first speaker, Ralph Krashes.
Peter Krashes. Hi.
Peter Krashes.
Lucy, I'm a little bit afraid that in 25 years we're all going to be sitting here going to another one of these scope hearings. I'm going to talk about pedestrians, but I wanted to just make a note here that the source of the delay here, the request for delay, is coming from the developer of the project. The reduction in the value of the project, the building of the mixed-use development over the rail yard that GFI spoke about needing so desperately, the change in the construction sequence, all of those things are coming at the request of the developer. It's the product of the developer's request that we're here tonight talking about project delay. It's the result of the developer's request that we're looking at a reduction in the value of the project. And actually, it's also a result of the state failing to look at the feasibility of the project in 2006 and in 2009, and not being honest to the public about what the true feasibility is. So I'm going to talk about pedestrians. A pattern with Atlantic Yards is promises that are based on untested assumptions. The result is promises are brought down to earth with a crash at the time of implementation. The frustration for those who live near the project and will in essence share sidewalks, travel lanes, open space and parking with future residents is that we can see livability and safety challenges a mile away that for some reason project planners fail to see until the point of implementation. This is because too much of the environmental analysis appears to be directed towards giving the developer flexibility rather than identifying project impacts to address foreseeable problems. For that reason, we'd like to know how all this works, all this SEIS stuff. There is virtually no relevant construction plan for any of the project analyzed at this point or disclosed. The permanent project keeps running up against feasibility problems during implementation. Please detail to us what you base your assumptions, the assumptions you make on. The baseline should start now, not at the time of the completion of all of phase one. There is no logic to moving the baseline to a point the project agreements don't even require it to exist, especially given changes to the project and its background affect the first phase of construction. Plus, the project agreements enable the construction of phase one to overlap with phase two in multiple ways. Here's some examples. In 2009, the construction of the arena and non-arena buildings were delinked. As a result, the amount of available sidewalk and street corner space on the arena block will be significantly reduced for 12 years or longer, depending on the construction period of B1. The construction method now differs from what has been analyzed. There is no meaningful construction plan detail for modular construction, even though it may have very different implications for sidewalk and street corner and travel lane access. On what basis do you base your understanding of the implications of modular construction on pedestrians? If it is built, B1 may be constructed at any point in the project's construction phase. It is perched above the key transit entrance and the main entrance of the arena. What is the MPT for this construction? What are its impacts? Please detail the construction of B1 at Site 5 over the course of the project's development. We've also got a lot of new information about Phase 1. We know that
10 seconds.
we know that the sidewalks have been overassessed. We know that the post-event analysis, the post-event games after an arena event is by far the worst time for pedestrians. There's surges. We know the arena entrances have been changed.
Krashes,
We know that the project planners have been unable to move city employee parking off of 6th Avenue, making it really practically inaccessible even for the handicapped.
Mr. Krashes, your time is up.
Thank you. My point is here, there's plenty
You're
of...
welcome, but your time is up.
Okay, thanks. One more thing.
Now,
Listen.
please.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.